Well, today's video is on location at Sweetwater Cabin in the Ocala National Forest in Florida. This is our way in. It is a long ride in. The cabin is rented by the National Forest, and it is a lottery system. It is split into 2 seasons, January to June and July to December. They have a lottery. You put your name in and you pick your dates. 3 choices in order of preference. If you're chosen, then you are allowed to rent the cabin for a week. It sleeps 12, and once we take this long walk down the road, we'll check out the surroundings of the cabin and the cabin itself. I think this is going to be about a 10-minute walk. Of course, we're not going to take the full 10 minutes. This is a sand-covered driveway road. Looks like it has either very packed sand or some kind of rock or coral maybe as a base. Any vehicle that does not sit real low should be able to make it. We did it in a front-wheel drive Explorer. There's a group of 4 families that are here with us today. We're avoiding getting them on video. I've learned on my walk out to the road that I need to keep the camera rolling at all times. So on my way up, I missed some deer. We got in yesterday evening, and we got mostly set up. Figure out what we're gonna do for meals and things we forgot. Make a trip to Walmart, which looks like it's about 20-25 miles away. We're pretty much sitting in the middle of nowhere. Way more secluded than I expected. Drive back in. It's going to take a little bit. Of course, this is Florida in June. It is still, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. And for being from New England states and living in Illinois at this point, it's pretty warm and humid. That would be one of the things you need to take into consideration is the weather. This should have been done in a vehicle. I guess we'll find out just how out of shape I really am. This is June of 2025. A lot of the videos of the cabin that I found online or on YouTube are several years old. And yes, we are still walking. This does bring up the one question though. Are we there yet? All right, we're 8 minutes into our walk from the road. Yes, we are still going. I just go on and on and on. Like this is going to be my exercise for the day. I really think it's just the beginning of that. Let's stir something up. Oh, deer again. That's not where they were. That means we're getting close. That's where they're going. A few minutes later, we're still walking. We're up to our 10-minute walk. I need to clock this, see your distance. This is my first time using this camera, so bear with me as I figure things out. This is the first non-event video, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, looks like we're coming up on a cabin. Looks like it's been a 12-minute walk so far. And you can see the cabin up ahead. Pull you in and adjust the camera. All right. I can say it's about a 13 minute walk from the road back. So we are quite secluded. We have a You'll be able to see the vehicles that we got back in here. So about any vehicle should be able to make it. And there we are. There's the walk to the cabin. It looks like maybe a 15-minute walk. Oh, I want to give a shout out to Team Menard Screen Printing in Olean, New York. And that will be this clip. Okay, it's the tail end of the vacation here at Sweetwater Cabin in Ocala National Forest. On one last walk around of the cabin itself. Everybody's in, cleaning up, getting ready to go. Gonna walk around the outside real quick, then we'll take you inside. Advice: sunscreen and bug spray. This is around the outside of the building. Oop, I guess that's as far as we go this way. This is our walkway down to the watering hole. A little patio, picnic table, barbecue grill, hose, fire pit. There is AC here, which is going to be much needed in the Florida heat. Let's stop down. Takes us back around where we were. We're going to go up these steps. Trash cans, fireproof trash cans, which we filled up and have more to go. So we're waiting on 8 o'clock for the rangers to be in. Checkout is 9 o'clock. Check-in is 4 o'clock. And that's it. We'll take a break, go inside. All right, one final walkthrough. Everybody's pretty much out, pretty much loaded. Waiting on the rangers to make a phone call about trash. There is that porch. Got some seating out here. Front door. Again, there is AC. This would be the living room. Fireplace, don't know that it works. Did not need it. It was plenty hot enough. Glad there was AC. This is one bedroom. That light does not work. There's 1, 2, 3 sets of bunk beds. There's quite a bit of room in here. There's enough room for a playpen and still have plenty of room around it in front of the window. One bedroom. Again, there is AC. Come around this way. bathroom with a shower stall. Bathroom is fairly large. Coffee pot, toaster, few kitchen utensils, electric stove, oven, refrigerator, table in here, back door. Have some interesting artwork on the wall. It looks like some actually taken at the cabin here somewhere on the grounds. So there's a second bedroom. Again, 6 bunk beds or 3 bunk beds. So that's 6 total bunk beds, 12 total beds. And that is the extent of this cabin. It is just a sofa, not a sleeper sofa. And there we have it. If you're interested, put some information at the end or in the description. This is the dock that's at the cabin. Now there's supposed to be an alligator or 2 that lives here. We have not seen him yet. There's plenty of fishes though. Got 2 deep water holes. That's where he hangs out at when they're here. Some crystal clear water. I got a little dock with some seating. And there is no fishing, no hunting, no swimming. Off to the side of the dock and get down to the water. Yep, here comes the rain again. Steps leading up to the cabin. You got the park style grill. Looks like hose water. Little fire pit. Just take you back around the back side of the little water hole. Take a stroll down there. We got a squirrel off in the distance there. Now, the water for the cabin comes from the stream, and that building there, I believe, is the filtration. Off goes a squirrel. No wading. No swimming. Yes, they're coming around the back side of the water hole. Looks like the site of an old building. And they have a pair of kayaks for use. We'll walk back around. Back to the cabin. Looks like you walk around the perimeter of the yard. Here you have the fire pit. Cabin, steps down to the dock. This would be the fire pit. Way too warm for that today. Probably the whole time we're here. Shade feels good. Spiders all over. So we can get away with not getting caught up in the web. Let's see. Looks like a trail. Let's see if it goes anywhere. More spider webs. Ooh. There's our spider. Yep. Looks like we got a web blocking our way. This little guy right there. Alright. May have upset him, but ooh, there's a little trail. Lots of critters. Oh, holy cow, look at the size of that guy. He's just building. Don't know what's back in there, but I don't think I want to mess with him. Heading back around out here. Back to the perimeter of the yard. missed them. Like little lizard guys. Got trash cans, look like bear-proof trash cans. Takes us back to the parking area. Another entrance that goes into the kitchen. See our kayaks off in the distance there. And that's off this segment.
Hmm? Mm-hmm.